Tilray, ticker symbol TLRY. We have a full technical chart analysis done for you now, so you can prepare for the upcoming week. And now, on with the video.
Thank you, Martin. Yes, let's have a deep dive at Tilray Brands' technical chart, give you an update. If it's your first time watching, please do hit the like button. If you're a returning viewer, also please hit the like button. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. But yes, let's look at Tilray Brands. Just a quick overview of the past of the stock. IPO'd, and what happened here is a classic IPO, but to the extreme. It IPO'd at a price of $22 and it went absolutely crazy. So one day we might see a $300 Tilray. So remember, that is the all-time high. And if this stock becomes the #1 stock for the cannabis sector, if everywhere legalizes it and we come back in 10 years, $300 is a possibility. So it's the reason I go back is because this is, for the future of the stock, going to be a technical level. As long as it continues to be solvent, as long as it continues to have profits, $300 is still on the cards. Of course, this was during 2019 and 2020. Oh no, this was during 2018 during its IPO. So IPO craze is always there. Remember, it's very dangerous trading IPOs, but also can be profitable. But yes, then it had its downfall, and then it came back up in 2020, went up to $66 in 2021, and then that's your more realistic best case scenario, around the $67. So that could be a target for the future. That might be what you're holding on for, which is valid, but remember, it's might take a lot of time, and the probabilities are probably against you. A lot of startups do go bankrupt, and you may never see these prices again, but it's worth noting. And the more significant level for the technical chart would be the area it didn't close above on the weekly chart, which is about the $31 level. So that's, again, increasingly more likely to reach these levels. And then you had your downtrend after 2021. And what I think you've done, I think Tilray is forming a bottom. I think it's formed an accumulation phase. It's only been lower highs, but what we've done now, and lower lows, but now the lows are increasing. The price of these lows, as you can see here, in the all-time low was in June the 20th, 2023 at a price of $150. The next low was November the 6th, 2023 at $1.61, which was a double bottom with the March the 4th, very recent lows of $1.61. And now you've made a higher low on the April the 22nd of 2024. Each of these lows are higher, meaning more people are holding the stock, more people are confident in the stock, more people aren't going to be selling off at these levels. I just noticed something at these levels for the stock. But yes, what do I think about this stock for today? Recently, we've done some great trades on Tilray. You go to the daily chart, you can see the areas we're buying in was, you see these two trend lines converging, these lower highs, which is a trend line down, and these higher lows, which I was just speaking about, they were converging. And normally at the end of these converging channels, you see a big pop in price, and that's what we were predicting. And in about a week's, we hit most of our targets. We made 44% without leverage, just on our spot holdings in a week. Which was incredible. We posted all the videos out, and what's happened now is you're back above your moving averages. I like to call it the bull market support band, and what it effectively is your 20 and 21 week moving averages. And what's happened here, you're testing it. Yeah, Friday you came back down to it. You went a little bit below it, but you closed at the moving averages around $2, $1.98. And this is an area for re-entry. So we can get rid of our past trades. Yes, we made lots of money, but that's in the past. We're looking at the next trade. That's what we always do. We reevaluate, see what we can do next. And we're at a level where we can comfortably say it's an area of low risk with a tight stop loss to try and get back up to these $2.33 levels. My stop loss is just going to be below the previous low, so it's going to be around $1.90. And my take profit, I've put it at $2.33, but I have to assess what the market is like this week, and I might take my profits a bit lower at $2.30, $2.28, something like that. That's my first take profit level. My next take profit level would be a bit higher up. It might be trying to get it back up to $2.47. So those are my next two trades. if it's a volatile week, if the S&P 500 starts coming down, if the craze starts going away for lower market cap stocks, it might affect Tilray. But the good news about Tilray, it's got a higher market cap. It's $1.6 billion dollar market cap. It is it's a stock that's here to stay. There's a lot of stocks people are trading that are going bankrupt. You can still make money with it, but this stock's here to stay. So even if you buy it at these levels, you don't mind holding on to it for a year or two. It can be a long-term investment as well as a trade. Again, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just giving you what I'm doing with my money and my shares, and just my thoughts on the stock and what I would be doing. But yeah, so for me, it's an area of low risk right now. You're at the moving averages. You're at a support level. If it holds, it can continue to go up. If it doesn't hold, if you start breaking down, if you go below the stop loss, then your next area of entry, that's why you have a stop loss, so you don't want to just lose your money constantly, is about 171. There's two ways you can do this. You're either trading and you have your stop loss, or you're a long-term holder and you want a dollar cost average, but not dollar cost average in a way that people do when they're not when they're not looking at the stock market constantly. If you're watching this video, you probably look after your investments and you have an idea of where you want to buy in. So instead of dollar cost averaging every Monday, you dollar cost average at zones which are low risk. So one would be 195. You buy 20%, 30%, 40% of the money you want to put into the stock at 195. And then at your next point, which I think is around 170, 175, you put in another 20, 30, 40%. And that's another one of those levels. Yes, there'll be another trade set up when we go back down there, but it can also just be a buy zone. And I already have my limit orders set up for that buy zone, because my experience in the stock market is things can happen very quickly. There can be some bad news that come out very quickly and some good news. So it's best to have those limit orders set up. So my limit orders are set up as a buy at 171. And also I've got limit orders to sell at 254. If I'm away from the market and it flash crashes or it flash pumps, I'm ready to get out or get in. Looking at the other indicators, the MACD is still green, so the momentum is on our side. And as well as the RSI, it's just ticked below 49, which is not best. It's going back into the bearish control zone, but as long as it gets back above 50, the momentum comes in this week. The RSI has plenty of room to grow, and it's not going to be overbought anytime soon. So for me, Tilray is looking good. There is a trade set up there for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And until next time, thank you very much, and I'll pass it back to Martyn.
Thank you, Sensei. Great job as always. I hope you've tapped the like button and subscribe so you'll be reminded of further events like this. Thank you, Sensei, very much indeed. Click above my head for more links down below in the description. I'll also post it in the comments section. More information that you will need on Tilray, and over here, events and information on the latest news around Tilray, which I hope will be useful for you so you can trade the upcoming week. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.